Start with a magic circle and chain 2. This chain 2, this won't be counted as a stitch. Now make 12 double crochets in the magic circle. Once you are done, pull up this loop and close the gap. Pull it tight and slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Round 2, start with chain 2. This chain 2, it won't be counted as a stitch. For this whole pattern, the starting chain 2, it would be never counted as a stitch. Now 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch. This is the stitch. Chain 2 and again 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 stitches in the same stitch. Now repeat this all around. The next stitch you'll make 2 double crochets. One front post double crochet, chain 2 and 1 front post double crochet in the same stitch. Once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. You should have 12 chain 2 spaces. That's this one. Round 3, start with chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and in this chain space you'll make 1 popcorn stitch. To make a popcorn stitch, make 5 double crochets. Now pull up this loop and take out your hook and insert it in the first double crochet, and now pull this loop and 1 chain. This is 1 popcorn stitch made. Now repeat this all around. The next stitch, that's 1 and 2, you'll make 1 double crochet each. And in the chain space you'll make 1 popcorn stitch. Pull up the loop now repeat this all around. Once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Round 4, start with chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and on this popcorn stitch you'll make 2 double crochets. Now repeat this all around. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and on the popcorn 2 double crochets. Once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet, and total you should have 48 stitches. Round 5, chain 1, this one be counted as a stitch, 1 single crochet in the same stitch, 1 single crochet each in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and in the next stitch you'll make 2 single crochets. Now repeat this, 1, 2 and 3. The next stitch 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. At the end of this round, total you should have 60 stitches, and once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first single crochet. Round 6, start with chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Now 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. The next stitch you'll make 2 double crochets. Now repeat this all around. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You'll make 1 double crochet each. And in the next stitch 2 double crochets. Repeat this. At the end of this round you should have 72 stitches, and once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Round 7, start with chain 1, 1 single crochet in the same stitch. Now 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and in the next stitch you will make 2 single crochets. Now repeat this all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will make 1 single crochet each. And in the next stitch you will make 2 single crochets. Now repeat this all around, and once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first single crochet, and total you should have 84 stitches. Round 8, start with chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, one double crochet in the next 5 stitches, and the next stitch make 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Now repeat this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You will make 1 double crochet each. And in the next stitch you will make 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Now repeat this all around. 1 double crochet in the next 6 stitches, 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet in the same stitch, and once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Round 9, start with chain 1, 1 single crochet in the same stitch, 1 single crochet each in the next stitches until you reach this chain 2 space. That's 6 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and in this chain 2 space you'll make 1 popcorn stitch. and chain 1. That's one popcorn stitch made. Now repeat this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You'll make one single crochet. And in this chain 2 space you'll make one popcorn stitch. 5 double crochets. Repeat this all around, and once you reach over here, slip stitch on top of this first single crochet. Start with chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, 1 double crochet each on the next stitches until you reach this popcorn stitch. And on the popcorn stitch you'll make 2 double crochets. Repeat this all around. 1 double crochet in the next 6 stitches. That's this one, 1, and 2 double crochets on the popcorn stitch. Repeat this all around, and once you reach over here in the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. After round 10 you should have 96 stitches. Round 11, chain 4, the first 2 chain it will be counted as 1 double crochet, and the remaining 2 stitches it will be counted as chain 2 space. Now skip the next stitch, that is this one, and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 2, skip the next stitch, and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 2, and skip 1 and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Now repeat this all around. And once you reach the end, slip stitch into this second chain. Round 12, start with chain 2, and now in this chain 2 space we'll make one double crochet cluster stitch. To make a double crochet cluster, start off with a double crochet, but do not finish the stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Again, do not finish the double crochet stitch, and one more time. Now you should have 4 loops on the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, and yarn over and pull through all the loops and chain 1. That's 1 double crochet cluster stitch made. Now chain 1, and again in this next chain space you'll make 1 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, that's 4 loops, yarn over, chain 1, and now repeat this all around. Chain 1, 2 and 3, and chain 1, and once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this cluster stitch. Around 13, chain 2, and in this chain space you'll make 2 double crochet cluster stitches. That's 1, 2 and 3, 4 loops, pull through all the loops, chain 1, that's 1 cluster stitch made. We'll make 1 more cluster stitch in the same stitch. Chain 1. Now repeat this all around. 2 double crochet cluster stitches in each of the spaces. And once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first cluster stitch. While making the slip stitch, change to the green color yarn. And secure it properly. Chain 5 and 1 single crochet in between these 2 stitches. That is this space. Chain 5 and 1 single crochet in between the space. Repeat this all around. Chain 5, 1 single crochet in between the space. Once you reach the end, chain 2 and 1 double crochet in the first chain space. That's the connecting stitch made. Now continue making chain spaces. Chain 5 and 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Continue this all around. Once you reach the end, chain 2 and 1 double crochet on this double crochet from the previous round. That's a connecting stitch made. Now round 16. Continue making the chain spaces. To end round 16, chain 5 and slip stitch on top of this double crochet. At the end of round 16, this doily measures around 15 inches. Now if you wish to make a doily bigger, keep repeating round 14 until you reach the size which you need. Round 17, slip stitch into this chain space. Chain 2, this won't be counted as a stitch. Now 9 double crochets in this chain space. In the next chain space, you'll make 1 single crochet. Now keep repeating this 9 double crochets. And in the next space, you'll make 1 single crochet. Repeat this all around. 9 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 9 double crochets, 1 single crochet. And once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Round 18, start with chain 2, 1 double crochet in the same stitch, and 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Here you'll make 1 picot stitch, chain 4 and go into this stitch and make a slip stitch. That's 1 picot stitch made. Now 1 double crochet in the next remaining stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the single crochet space, make a slip stitch. Now repeat this, 1 double crochet in the next 5 stitches, 1 picot stitch, one double crochet in the next remaining 4 stitches, and slip stitch into this space. Now repeat this all around, and once you reach the end, slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.